With Haley Hackett, Northwest Guilford girls basketball team, number 1 seed for the tournament. Haley, first of all, what does it mean to reach this level, number 1 seed? You've got a championship already, and what about this team getting number 1 seed for this year's tournament?
Well, it definitely has a lot of expectations. It's a target, and we expect to get everybody's best game, but I think with us being Northwest, we kind of see that already, and we're prepared with that. With us being such a young team, we're going to have, some big shoes to fill, so to speak, but I feel like my girls are ready. They're very excited to play in this tournament, and, even with the youth that we have, I feel that we're going to hopefully show very well.
And you got to focus on your own team, the games you played already. What about the other teams in the tournament? It looks like there's some pretty good balance for the girls this year. Pretty good balance.
There is. I mean, I think that it's spread very evenly. I think that whatever game that you see is going to be a good one. Right now, I don't think there's any guarantee with any 1 or 2 teams that you'll see in the championship. So I'm excited to see other teams play as well.
Talk about your team as far as leadership goes and players that have stepped up for you so far up to this stage of the year. Who leads the team so far for Northwest?
Madison Young, a junior, has come into a leadership role. She's been kind of thrust into it, and she's taken with a lot of grace, and she's done really well with that. And, Maslin Mosbacher has been a great leader for us, too. We don't have a lot of seniority, but we've added an additional senior in Julia Humphrey, so she brings some height and some leadership just with age to our post position, too. So it's been very cool to see these young kids kind of develop into these leaders that, they had out of necessity, and it's going to serve us well down the road. I know that.
Talk a little bit about the young Snyder girl, because you're a post person yourself from all your previous experience. How you're coaching her and bringing her along.
Cam is progressing. I think that she's recognizing that, there's going to, in order to compete, especially with how competitive that our Metro 4 conference is, it's going to take a lot, especially out of our big kids. Size is one thing that we do have. So being able to utilize that as much as we can is going to be really big for us, and she recognized that, and she's working hard every day.
Talk about your journey, because you started as a head coach. You had a lot of experience as an assistant coach, Coach Furlow, over the years. Now you're the head coach at Northwest. It's been a journey for you, and you've reached kind of a heavy pinnacle here early. What's that journey been like for you to reach where you are today as a coach and as a leader of these young ladies?
I feel very blessed. I will always say that I've been very blessed with great kids. I have girls who work very hard. I have girls that are dedicated and focused and that want to do really well and ask for extra gym time and want to be in the gym and want to get better and work hard. So, any coach tell you that makes a huge difference. That makes what I do a lot easier. This credit, all the success we've had is credited to the kids. We can be as good as they want to be and as hard as they're willing to work. And I think that shows.
Talk about the competitive nature of Haley Hackett. Very competitive, and it has to come maybe from that Hackett household over the years. All that competition, all those sports that you heard about as you were growing up as a kid, playing sports yourself, your father, your uncle, the entire family. What that Haley Hackett and the Hackett competitive nature means to you, and what it means to what you do as a job as a coach.
We're a very competitive family. I don't think anybody would be surprised to learn that, but outside of athletics, I've learned everything I know from athletics from my dad, and he's been a huge part of who I am and what I do now. Even as a coach, he's the first phone call I make in the morning, the first phone call I make after a practice every day to kind of talk things through. He's very present at games. He has a great insight that I value very much. So just having that perspective from him, both as an athlete and as a coach, he was a great coach himself. So his knowledge to me, it means everything, and to have him kind of being a mentor through that has been great for me.
From what I read around Facebook and other locations, maybe getting married soon. How will that change Haley Hackett as a coach? Will it still be the same coach?
It'll change nothing else. Have a little bit different championship ring on my finger, that's all. But he's wonderful. He's a great supporter. He's always present. The girls love Alan a lot, so having him around has been a big blessing, and he makes things a lot of fun.
He's a former football coach, maybe a football coach with a sports background too, right?
He is, yeah. He's a football coach at Western Alamance.
Coach, thank you for your time today. Good luck in the tournament. Always
Thanks,
good to
Andy.
see you and your family.
Thank you.